Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Science. Space budgeting for health, regular SSA teachers. Government yet to find EDC election date, discussions and rule framing underway. I'm with the arts through young artists. Mizoram Chief Minister Lalduhoma Lord's railway activity. The new Cabinet Minister implementing revival members' allowance from Rs 300 to 3,000, acknowledging their vital role in maintaining security and combating drug abuse, especially in border areas.
SSA, as you already know, that just recently the teachers have met our Honorable Chief Minister and the Education Minister. They have agreed to have a new pay structure. So they have already agreed on that, and also at the same time they have agreed for the rationalization. So today we from the government, so we have approved, principally have approved that to start the rationalization process. We have increased the out of pocket from we usually 300, now it's going to be 3,000, which we really hope that it will really encourage the people with our VDPs. So definitely we want to see that our VDP active, especially and in today's time, as you know that we are facing the challenges of crime and drugs and even in border areas. So that's why it means like we hope that with these new rules, then I think we will really be able to encourage our villages to form the village defense party.
Cabinet Minister Waidlat Mikishila informed that the government has not yet finalized the date for the upcoming Autonomous District Council ADC elections, though discussions are in progress. He said the election date will be announced once the necessary rules are framed. Commissioner and Secretary District Council Affairs Department C.V. Dengdo stated that the elections will be conducted strictly as per the ADC rules, ensuring all eligible voters can participate, with uniform regulations applied across all district councils in the state.
The election is like going to be happening next year. So today the cabinet, because as you know, no doubt we have not decided the date yet, but the government has to start a preparatory step. So that's why today we in the cabinet we passed the schedule for the preparation of role for the conduct of the election in Garo Hills. So like I already said, that the government has to start the preparatory step, because we need to have the role ready before the date of the election comes.
See, there are criteria, you have to be a permanent resident, etc. I don't have the rules in front of me right now, so it'll be wrong for me to comment. But we can, definitely once the process starts, brief the press on what is the rule being followed. Everything will go as per rules. There's a period of filing of claims and objections. There's a process of the draft rule being published, then the final rule being published. And the process is there, where you can file your claims and objections. So those who are entitled to vote can do that as per the rules. So the rules will be followed.
Education Minister Lakman Rimbo yesterday inaugurated the new building of Amtapo Government Lower Primary School, established in 1957. In his address, Rimbo announced that Meghalaya's literacy rate has crossed 90% and said the state's first engineering college will be inaugurated on October 31, 2025. He also outlined plans under Mission Education 4 to upgrade school infrastructure, rationalize teacher deployment and enhance scholarships. The minister further assured villagers of resolving water supply issues under the Jal Jeevan mission.
Itaki SSA building itu kampak bakundu unang mikmat banje bangla banlewat yak nasmo tenang lembaga di syabia kajapi kasarkar kala ibit bilang panganlo kumuwi minister hapos kandai kajing sarong handai kadigalam ko kabakundu bangin saindo Ya kaste kecami hakapule puti.
As part of Vigilance Awareness Week, Power Grid Northeastern Region today organized a walkathon at KV Happy Valley to promote the theme Vigilance, Our Shared Responsibility. Students and Power Grid officials carried placards and raised slogans against corruption and bribery. Executive Director Rajesh Gupta administered an anti-corruption pledge, while senior officials Manish Kumar Tiwari and S.K. Maji highlighted the importance of involving students in the fight against corruption. The Awareness Week is being observed from October 27th to November 2nd with various activities for children.
We are observing this Vigilance Awareness Week from 27th October to 2nd November this year, and aim is to make people aware about corruption and the need of probity and ethics and integrity in our behavior.
इस करप्शन के विरुद्ध लड़ाई में हम लोग सतर्कता जागरूकता सप्ताह मना रहे हैं और ये 27 से 31 अक्टूबर तक है और हम इसमें यंग जनरेशन को भी जोड़ना चाहते हैं, इसीलिए हम स्कूल से ये कार्यक्रम कर रहे हैं सो दैट जो हमारे छोटे छोटे बच्चे हैं उनको संस्कार मिले.
The first block-level Chief Minister's Youth Engagement Programme 2025 was held yesterday at the District Auditorium in Tura, organised by the District Sports Office, West Garo Hills. Over 500 students from 15 schools in and around Tura took part in various competitions, showcasing talent and innovation. Addressing the event, District Sports Officer Saljagrin M. Marak lauded the enthusiastic response and announced that winners from the block level will advance to the district level event on November 3rd, leading up to state, national and finally international selections.
Since this is the first Chief Minister Youth Engagement Program, we have conducted in every blocks. The participants in the schools are very good. We are very happy. And today in the Tura headquarters we have 15 schools, numbering about 500 plus students. And the events we have conducted here are solo, like painting. We have story writing, we have guitar, etc. And group we have folk song, folk dance, and we have tug of war.
The District Disaster Management Authority East Jaintia Hills observed National Disaster Reduction Day 2025 at the DC's office in Clariat. Officials from Civil Defence, Fire and Emergency Services and DDMA conducted live demonstrations on fire safety, search and rescue and first aid techniques using simple tools. Additional Deputy Commissioner and DDMA CEO J.U. Kharpuri urged students to apply disaster preparedness measures in schools and communities, highlighting the importance of training and awareness to reduce disaster risks.
Sometimes when disaster comes suddenly, everybody panics, and this panicking is such a bad issue where most of the persons, they forget how to control their panicking and then forget to cover themselves or forget to prevent themselves from harm. So many kinds of accidents happen because of panicking.
The 9th District Industrial Exhibition was held at the BADO Multi-Facility Centre Ampati, showcasing local artisans and entrepreneurs from Southwest Garo Hills. Inaugurated by Additional Deputy Commissioner Dr. W.C.R. Marak, the two-day event featured 22 stalls displaying handicrafts, woven products and processed foods. Organized by the District Commerce and Industry Centre, the exhibition aimed to promote entrepreneurs' marketing, opportunities and sustainable livelihoods while celebrating the district's rich cultural and industrial heritage. The Office of the Deputy Commissioner, Eastern West Khasi Hills District, today organized an awareness program on the Meghalaya Resident Safety and Security Act MRSSA 2016 for village leaders at the Multi-Purpose Hall DC Office, Mairang. Additional Deputy Commissioner A. Nongbri, Superintendent of Police D. Kirim, and Assistant Executive Commissioner L. Mirthong briefed detailed explanations and guidance on the Act's provisions. The program aimed to enhance understanding of MRSSA 2016, empowering village leaders and police stations to maintain proper records of tenants and strengthen local safety mechanisms. The Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Jaintia Eastern College, Clariat, organized a one-day national workshop on research methodology and application of AI in research. Funded by ICSSR NERC Shillong, additional Deputy Commissioner S. Marak attended the program as chief guest. Resource persons Professor Ratul Mahanta and Dr. Hasin A. Ahmed from Guwahati University led sessions on integrating AI tools to enhance research efficiency and innovation. Faculty, scholars and students from various disciplines participated in the workshop.
How we approach data, deeper exploration of pattern and relationship, from automating literature review to predictive modeling and simulation. AI empower researchers to innovate and explore beyond traditional boundaries.
Now it's time to take a short commercial break.
से कहानी है सुना रही आकाशवाणी, फिर आया एंटरटेनमेंट का रेवोल्यूशन, जब कोने कोने पहुंचा दूरदर्शन। कहानी नहीं बदली, स्टाइल गया है बदल। जो कहानियां हम सुनते आए देखते आए, अब वही वैसी ही कहानी सुनाएगा डिजिटल।
डाउनलोड वेव्स OTT ऐप नाउ एंड वॉच फॉर फ्री।
एक जमाने
Welcome back, dear viewers. Moving on to the next story. To address the Governor's reservations on incorporating Garo customary law into the Constitution, GHADC Deputy CEM Nikman CH Marak yesterday held a meeting with the All Mahari Association at Tura Circuit House. The meeting followed the Governor's directive to review and redraft parts of the law. Marak said Mahari leaders have been given until November 20th to submit their suggestions, particularly on the unresolved provision defining who is Garo. He added that most clauses are finalized and further action will follow after receiving the association's inputs.
Now we have discussed, and they had sought some time, and we had fixed 28th of this November to submit their suggestions, to submit their resolutions among the Maharis, and they will submit it to us. And we will, based on their submissions, suggestion, we will act on it. And most of the provisions have been already cleared. Only one provision in Chapter 1, who is Garo. These are some complicated issues and very important issues also. We have been discussing particularly these issues.
Shillong witnessed an art exhibition with a difference, one that speaks the language of compassion. I'm talking about the I'm With You Empathy art exhibition, which was organized by Project Empathy in collaboration with the Assam Rifles Public School. The aim of the exhibition is to spread kindness and understanding through the creativity of young minds. Let's take a look at this exclusive story.
At All Saints Hall in Shillong, colors, creativity and compassion came together. The I Am With You Empathy art exhibition was inaugurated by Justice Suman Sen, Chief Justice of Meghalaya. The exhibition celebrates empathy, which can be seen through the eyes of the students who use art to express connection, care and healing. During the occasion, Justice Sen said that compassion can be as simple as noticing someone's pain or celebrating another's joy, reminding everyone that empathy is the heart of human connection.
Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, your sense of kindness, empathy will germinate in you from your very young days when you first enter the school. It's your surroundings, it's your parents, it's your teachers, mentors, gurus, whoever you come across in your life. The main thing is this, the love and compassion.
Founder of Project Empathy, Vibha Lakhera, shared her vision of establishing the Indian Empathy Institution to promote empathy-based education and mental well-being in schools across India. The artworks, ranging from paintings to sculptures, narrate stories of hope, resilience, and shared humanity.
We are trying to create a buzz about empathy in Shillong town through this exhibition. It is also a collaboration, and also, it is basically to bring all the educators on board so that they can get started with the project, with the efforts of spreading the word of empathy in their schools. And we are trying to bring focus to art, we are trying to bring focus to human expression, and we are trying to bring focus to empathy through all these endeavors and events.
Students from Assam Rifles Public School displayed how art can communicate emotions beyond words, spreading love, kindness, and positivity.
Our project, I Am With You, is not just an exhibition to view, it is an invitation to feel, to pause, and to recognize the threads of connection that bind us all.
According to me, empathy means spreading love, kindness, and then joy and understanding without having to expect anything in return from others. So I believe that the most simplest steps of empathy can be first taken by taking care of our surroundings first.
Lieutenant General Vikas Lakhera, Director General of Assam Rifles, also emphasized that empathy is a universal need, and the force continues its commitment to supporting communities across the Northeast. The I Am With You exhibition will remain open to the public till October 31st at the All Saints Hall, Shillong, inviting everyone to experience the healing power of art. Bureau Report, DD News, Meghalaya.
Mizoram Chief Minister Laldu Homa said the introduction of railways in the state has made life easier and goods cheaper. Speaking at the Silver Jubilee celebration of the Mizo Himeche Insui Kompol MHIP Shillong branch, he said the issue of railways in Meghalaya should be decided by its own leaders, acknowledging concerns over influx due to the absence of an ILP system. Laldu Homa also highlighted Mizoram's success in curbing drug trafficking through coordinated efforts with security forces and NGOs.
Not prerequisite, anybody outsider who have to come to Mizoram, they have to get permission.
But it has nothing to do with the railway?
No, not with the railway. Either by air or by sea or by road, whoever comes inside Mizoram, they have to get permission. We have established a security council in which I am the chairman. We coordinate with the army, the Assam Rifles, the BSF, and the police department, excise department, and the NGOs. We all coordinated each other. And we have recovered so many drugs now, and the volume and trade itself is being reduced.
Now news from the Northeast. The Mizo National Front MNF yesterday enforced a statewide bandh in Mizoram from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m., protesting the ZPM-led government's decision to adopt the Forest Conservation Amendment Act 2023. The MNF said the act violates Article 371G, which safeguards Mizoram's land rights, and raised concerns over provisions allowing central projects near international borders. The bandh saw a near-total shutdown across the state, with offices, schools and transport services closed, though essential services were exempted. The protests remained peaceful with no incidents reported from major towns. Now to the national news. Union Home Minister announced that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate a Grand Unity Parade at Kevadia, Gujarat, tomorrow to mark National Unity Day and the 150th birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. The annual parade, modelled on the Republic Day Parade, will feature central and state police forces and artists from across India. Shah said the event honours the bravery of police forces and will be followed by the nationwide Run for Unity.
सरदार पटेल जी की 150वीं जयंती कल है। वैसे तो हर 31 अक्टूबर को 2014 से प्रधानमंत्री जी केवड़िया कॉलोनी जाते हैं और सरदार साहब की भव्य प्रतिमा के सामने एक परेड का आयोजन होता है। परंतु चूंकि ये 150वीं जयंती है, इस बार विशेष आयोजन किया गया है और गृह मंत्रालय ने ये भी तय किया है कि आज के बाद हर 31 अक्टूबर को इसी प्रकार की भव्य परेड का आयोजन होगा।
Severe cyclone Monta, which hit the Andhra Pradesh coast early Wednesday, affected over 18 lakh people across 249 mandals and 1,434 villages, causing heavy damage to crops and infrastructure. 2 people died and 1.16 lakh residents are in relief camps. Initial estimates put losses at over rupees 1,400 crore, with 2.14 lakh acres of crops and 2,294 kilometers of roads damaged. Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu, after an aerial survey of Konasima, directed swift restoration of power and connectivity, praising officials for minimizing casualties through timely action.
Timely, we are able to manage because of preparedness. We have prepared all administration very well. And also for the last 5 days, I am monitoring personally. We alerted last mile administration and also politicians to bring awareness among public. We conducted camps also. Even 1,80,000 people were kept in the camps. We have arranged everything. Because of all our efforts, we are able to reduce the deaths.
News in and around the world. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar met his Cyprus counterpart Konstantinos Kombas in New Delhi, where both leaders reviewed the India-Cyprus Joint Action Plan 2025-2029 agreed upon during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Cyprus earlier this year. The discussions covered defense, trade, technology and global geopolitical issues, along with cooperation in multilateral fora. Dr. Jaishankar reaffirmed India's support for the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Cyprus and welcomed its upcoming EU presidency in 2026.
India and Cyprus are trusted friends and reliable partners. Trust and time-tested are not easy adjectives to use nowadays, but certainly I think do that with a great deal of confidence and assurance for this relationship. Our ties have developed into a comprehensive partnership anchored in mutual respect, shared democratic values, and a joint strategic vision. It is forward-looking and it is aligned with the interests and aspirations of both our countries. We also cooperate closely in regional and multilateral fora, including the United Nations, the European Union, and the Commonwealth frameworks. We deeply appreciate Cyprus's consistent support on issues of core interest to India, especially in our battle against cross-border terrorism.
US President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping met in Busan, South Korea today for the first in-person talks since 2019. The two-hour meeting, held on the sidelines of the APEC summit, focused on easing trade tensions and strengthening economic cooperation. President Trump called Xi a tough negotiator and expressed optimism about a possible trade deal soon, concluding his Asia tour that included meetings with South Korea, Japan and ASEAN leaders. Now a look at news from sports. In the second semi-final of the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup 2025 at the D.Y. Patel Stadium, Navi Mumbai, Australia won the toss and elected to bat first against host nation India. The seven-time champions, unbeaten in the tournament so far, are looking to extend the dominance over India, having defeated them in the last four World Cup encounters, including the 2022 semi-final. A look at the weather report. In Tura, the minimum temperature stands at 23 degrees Celsius with the maximum temperature at 30 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 76%. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature stands at 18 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature at 24 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 81%. Lastly, in Jowai, the minimum temperature stood at 18 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature at 26 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 74%. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Jowai says a thunderstorm most likely in isolated places. Before we conclude, a recap of the headlines. Meghalaya Cabinet approves outcome-based budgeting for health, regularizes SSA teachers and hikes Meghalaya Village Defence Organisation allowance. Government yet to finalize ADC election date, discussions and rule framing underway. I'm With You Empathy Art Exhibition opens in Shillong, promotes kindness and compassion through young artists. Mizoram Chief Minister Lalduhoma lauds railway connectivity for lowering costs, highlights success in curbing drug trafficking. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate Grand Unity Parade at Kevadia. Amit Shah announces nationwide run for unity. Dear viewers, with that, we come to the end of the news bulletin. For more updates, join us tomorrow at the same time, same channel. Until then, goodbye.
Presenting the headlines first. Home Minister Amit Shah announces to Prime Minister Modi to inaugurate the Grand Unity Parade symbolizing Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat at Kevadia in Gujarat tomorrow. Prime Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma distributes a seat